What's up YouTube, Rhea Sunshine here, and today you get to ask me anything.
Rhea Sunshine TV. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I posted on Instagram and Twitter and asked you guys to submit questions for this video. So here are some of my favorites for the video. Okay, this one was asked at least 5 times in various ways. When are you doing full porn and not just cam shows? Well, never. I mean, never say never, but I consider what I do porn basically. Like I make my own porn, but as a webcam model, I'm in charge of it and I'm in control of it, and I decide what goes out when and yada yada yada. I just basically decide almost all the details of it. So I really like being in control of it and also getting paid for my work because I'm assuming what you guys are asking is when can I watch your videos for free online, and hopefully there's none of that. But yeah, I currently do mostly solo and girl stuff. Never say never to boy girl, not sure, but what is something that you find unattractive? I'd have to say the most unattractive thing to me is when people don't take personal responsibility and ownership over like their life and their circumstances, and basically play the victim. I find personal accountability to be extremely attractive. You know, shitty things happen, life happens to everybody, and it really depends like how you deal with it speaks volume about your characters. When stripping, have you ever had money, especially coins, thrown onto the stage, particularly by what appears to be drunk customers? How did you handle it? Yes, I've definitely had money thrown on me. That's what being a stripper is, and it's fabulous. But yeah, like the coin thing or like rude money tosses where it's like all crumpled up in like a teeny tiny ball and it like hits you really hard. I don't mind that so much. Some strippers get really angry about that, but I have had once coins fall into the stage, I think. And honestly, I think someone just reached in their pocket and like it came with like the dollar bills, like, you know, I think I've gotten like a receipt once too. But anyways, I just looked at the person and I think I was just like, that's not cool, and I like gave him a little like, you know, no soup for you Seinfeld finger and just like moved on with it. What is your passion? I'd say performance art. What kind of car do you drive? Ooh, I drive a gangster Honda Accord. It's a 2016 Honda Accord Touring. It has a V6 engine. It's like super fancy for a Honda. I'm super proud of it. I'm like, it's like my pride and glory because I think it's like super luxury, but still a Honda. I love it if you can't tell. So Rhea, do you receive pipe in that position as you see other people want to know besides me? So what's your answer, sweetie? I mean, I have had sex in the splits. It's not super comfortable. Like it's not something you would do to climax probably. We'll just put it that way. What is an instant turn on for you when it comes to guys? I'd say a nice blend of confidence and humility. So you know you're a sexy woman, but you hear it constantly. When do you actually take it as a 100% genuine compliment? How many times a day do you read these comments, and how often do you crack up laughing at the retarded shit that gets said? Just wondering because I know I laugh at them quite a bit. I always take it as a 100% genuine compliment. Like I don't assume people are lying to me. It doesn't mean that I always agree, like, you know, sometimes I don't feel pretty or like whatever, you know, just like human stuff. But I always take it as a genuine compliment. I don't assume you guys are lying to me. I do read my comments a lot and I do laugh a lot. I'll read them like even when no one's around and like laugh out loud to myself. So it's pretty entertaining. Between feature dancing and cam work, you must do very well financially. It doesn't appear you live overly lavishly. Besides show props, what do you spend your money on most? Okay, I found this funny, but also like, it's true, I don't really. But I do actually spend a lot of money. I spend most of my money, as you kind of mentioned, like going back into the business. I have a couple different nice cameras I use, my computer, editing software, lighting, like just like everything. And then also the fact that I'm on like my little road strip is definitely not cheap, but I do see it as overall an investment back into my business. Other than that, I try to save my money. I do want to own a house one day, and yeah, pretty much just back into the business. Coffee coffee. There's certain things, like it's true, I don't really live lavishly. I like nice things, but I also don't like nice things for the sake of like brands or like status, but like I just like nice things, like when it comes to nice things. I spend a lot on makeup, and I spend a lot just on like anything that I really like. Like if it's an experience I like, I don't really care how much it costs. I mean, as long as I can afford it. But like say like getting coffee out, like I will, even if I have coffee at home and I feel like getting coffee out, like I'm gonna get coffee out. If you were a man, who would be your ideal girlfriend type, and what would you get her for Christmas? Okay, I don't need to be a man to have a girlfriend. She would be hot. I would find her attractive and really laid back and have a really good sense of humor, aka laugh at all of my jokes. And I would get her a male stripper for Christmas. How long have you been done pole dancing and being a cam model? I've been a stripper for, oh my God, 4.5 years now? Yeah, 4.5 years. And I've been a cam model for almost 2 years. Do you read biographies? If yes, which has been the last one? If Wikipedia counts as biographies, then yes. I actually just spent the other night, I spent a long time reading Madonna's Wikipedia, and that is like a full biography. That thing is long. If you haven't read it, check it out. 3 things every guy needs to know when making love. Let's see. 1, communication. Talking things through is good, your wants, your needs, and also asking your partner their wants and needs. I feel like people assume, like a lot of times they get together and they feel like they have to like assume they already like know how to please their partner, but everyone works differently, so it's like talking is good. Go slow. I think a lot of guys go really fast. They're used to that pounding away, but like going slow can be really nice for women. And 3, take control. Which celebrities would you want to give a lap dance to? I guess I'd have to say Channing Tatum, because then he can give me a really bomb lap dance back. What would you like your legacy to be or be truly known for? I want to be known as the best hoe there ever was. No. As the hoe who convinced all the hoes that it's spelled H-O instead of H-O-E. No, actually this is a really good question, and I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't think too much about legacy. I think more about like my deathbed and like what I just want to be happy with, like the way I lived my life when it comes to the end. What would you say motivates you the most every day to keep traveling and performing? I love traveling and performing, so I don't have to be that motivated to do it. But in general, like to keep going and to like push further, I guess I think of like my whole business as like a game. So it's like, it's motivating in and of itself to just like try to push it to the next level. But in general, my big motivator for life is that life is short, and I want to live it to its fullest. So like knowing that you only have so much time on earth actually makes it so much more valuable. So it's just motivating, being like, how can I make the most of my time while I'm here? What do you do during the day when you go to a strange city as a feature? I go to many strange cities to feature. No. When I go to a new city, really, okay, I can give you, it's like to a T. It's really not exciting. So basically, here's how it goes. I wake up in the morning exhausted because I only slept for like 1 to 2 hours because I was up all night packing because I didn't prepare in time, and I was like bedazzling things to the last minute. And then I wake up and have to go to like my early flight, and then I try to sleep on the plane, and then I get into the city and I have like a few hours before, like maybe like 3 to 5 hours before I have to like go to the club, which takes me like almost that long to get ready. So then I just try to find as much caffeine as possible and like amp myself up and get ready, and then I go to the club, and then the next day I wake up and probably get room service or go get something to eat and find caffeine and sleep and get ready again. I know, it's so exciting. And that's that, everything you wanted to know about me and more. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe, I really appreciate it. Follow me everywhere, because why not? And I hope to hear from you. Let me know what you thought. See you next time.